What's up guys, and welcome back to another merching video. So with the recent release of old school RuneScape on mobile, and as such an influx of free-to-play players, I thought I'd try a merch over a couple of days of one of the most popular free-to-play items ever, the Zamorak armor set. Everyone aspired to earn one of these back in the day, so surely new players will try to do the same now. So I started off with 150 mil and I traded 60 mil onto two of my alts. Seeing the Zamorak is a free-to-play item, I didn't have to worry about buying bonds for my alts, so there was no cost of that taken off of my profits. So with 30 mil on each of my alt accounts and 90 mil on my main, I was ready to fully research the item. So I looked on GE Tracker and checked the current price of the full armor set. It was at just over 1 million and had settled there after an original price hike from around 400k with mobile's release. So with that in mind, I decided it was safe enough to invest and raise the price some more. I figured I had around a 300 to 400k profit margin on each set at this point. So on two of the accounts we put in an offer for 60 Zamorak armor sets for just over 1 million each, and then we moved on to setting up offers for individual pieces. We put offers in for 25 plate bodies for 180,000 each, and then 25 plate legs for 115,000 each, and that was it for one of our free-to-play accounts. We moved on to our next account and put the same offer for the full armor set in. Then we put in an offer for 475,000 each for the most expensive Zamorak piece, the full helm. Then we finished up our offers by buying 15 kite shields for 240,000 each. At this point we'd used up most of the cash on our last account, so we decided to stop for now. We moved back onto the main account and put offers in at the same price for each of the pieces of the Zamorak set, and then we left them to buy for a little while. After waiting for a short while, we checked in on all of our accounts again and collected all of the items we had bought so far. By this point, we had bought more items than I had expected to, and as such I was slightly concerned that maybe the price of the armour would end up dropping on us. But fortunately that didn't happen. This was mainly due to us keeping the buying amount high with our continuous offers, and as such no one could sell anything lower than that as we bought it up immediately. Next we traded all of our items back onto our main account so that we could turn them into armour sets. Overall we had managed to buy one armour set, so clearly I'd lowballed on these too much and needed to raise the price next time. 60 plate bodies, 42 full helms, 28 kite shields, and 56 plate legs. This was a pretty successful half a day of buying up the pieces overall. After this I created a spreadsheet to help keep track of and to visualise all of our profits. I filled in the prices we bought each item, the quantity we bought of each, and let the spreadsheet work out all of our costs so far. In total we spent 1 mil on a full armour set, 10.5 mil on plate bodies, 8.7 mil on plate legs, 6.7 mil on kite shields, and 20 mil on full helms, for a total of just under 50 mil, meaning we'd used a third of our 150 mil starting GP. Just for a little bit of extra information, we made the spreadsheet calculate what we were spending on individual pieces to create a full set, which ended up being 1,100,000 GP. Next we went back to our main account and cancelled all of our offers as they had stopped buying, which was good as that meant the price was rising and we needed to in turn raise our offers to keep the price going up. So far our merch is going completely to plan. The first items we started to buy back up were the full helms and kite shields. We upped the offer for the full helms to 485,000 and changed the offer on the kite shields to 255,000. Next we traded an additional 40 million each to both of our free-to-play alts so that they could continue buying up Zamorak pieces and we could keep the price rising. An extended period of not buying up items for raised prices could have caused the items to crash back down, which could ruin our profits later on. On our first alt we cancelled all of our offers that had stopped buying and then once again put in the increased offers for all of the Zamorak pieces, 135,000 for the plate legs, 255,000 for the kite shield, and then 480,000 for the full helms. We then did exactly the same on our second account before leaving them to buy for a while so that we could collect them all and see how many Zamorak sets we had managed to collect as a total. I traded everything that had been bought on the alts over to my main, but left the rest of the offers in for a little while as they were still coming through, albeit slowly. The merch was starting to come to an end and I could see that I would need to start selling the items soon. With most of the Zamorak pieces back on my main account, I went to the bank and withdrew everything that we'd bought so far, and made as many full Zamorak armor sets as we could. In total, we had bought 55 full sets. Now came the final part of the merch, selling off all of our items whilst attempting to not crash the market by dumping too much at once. To stop this from happening, I kept in a few offers for Zamorak pieces to ensure the prices stayed at around what we wanted, whilst we sold off the majority of what we had stockpiled. The pieces all sold in the end, for the following amounts. Plate bodies went for 249,000 each, kite shields went for 349,000 each, plate legs went for 169,000 each, The full helms we never had any spare of, and so they were sold as part of the sets rather than individually. But the full armour set started to sell at around 1,289k, and some even managed to sell as high as 1,349k. So overall, on average, we had managed to make around 200k per set we had bought, and we ended this merch with just short of 175 mil, which means we successfully made 25 mil profit in around 1.5 days by buying and raising the price of a free-to-play item. Lastly, seeing as this whole video has been about one item, the Zamorak armor set, I'm going to be giving away one of these to someone. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and then go to the tweet in the description, like and retweet it, and follow me on there. Good luck and happy flerching, guys.